he went on the 2nd of June 2009. Lee would never really talk about what they were doing, and I don't think he wanted to make me worry or anything like that. He'd always be like, oh yeah, everything's fine. It was more for me the fact that Lee was going to be away for 6 months, and I didn't really think about where he was. On the 10th of July, I'd not spoke to Lee for 5 days, and I saw 2 cars drive past, and there was a guy in combats. I just knew.
I can remember the day very well. Walked further towards my car, and they looked at me and they started walking up towards me, and I just ran back inside the house and closed the door. And they knocked on the door, and I said to them, "You're not coming in. I know what you're going to tell me."
And then one of them said to me was, "Where are the children? Where are Stephen and Emily?" And then my blood just froze.
After she lost her dad, it was almost like part of her had died as well.
Kai came home from school once and said, like, Thomas's dad has just come home from Afghan, why didn't my daddy?
The one thing you want is for your children to enjoy life. You don't want them to have this big black cloud hanging over them.
I just used to blank it all out and just write, no, I can't deal with this now, I can't deal with this now. Because I thought if I start crying, I'm never going to stop.
I never really saw until about 9 months after, when I took him on holiday. That's when I realised how bad he'd been affected.
They know they've lost their daddy, but you have to try and keep life going.
Being away, actually, I did relax, and then I think that is when Kai, I saw him laughing, and I thought, I started to sit there and think, how many kids are going through this? How many kids are suffering like Kai? And you know, there needs to be something.
I was quite keen for them to become involved with other children, or to meet other children who'd been through the same, so that they knew they weren't the only children who'd lost a parent.
To start with, I just thought, I just want to help them smile, and to know that there's other kids that are going through it and they're not on their own, there's people there that care.
We get a letter or a parcel, and on it is a Scotty sticker. And as soon as that Scotty sticker drops through the door, my children see it and they squeal. And to me, that is lovely. For somebody to make the children smile, it means so much.
They meet other children that are going through the same things, they make them special bonds and friendships, and I think it becomes like a family and a security for them.
Be you from Army, Navy, Air Force, partner, husband, wife, I mean, it's all encompassing. I mean, Scotty's wants to reach out to as many children as possible.
We held the Christmas party last year, and we had like about 100 of them all together in one room, and it was just the most amazing feeling, because even though you look around and think all these kids have lost a parent, which kind of hits you, there was just such an atmosphere. It was just amazing.
Emily looked at me and she said, all these other children are in Scotty's shirts. And I said, yeah. I said, they're all other Scotty's children. They're all just like you.
All laughing, all happy, all making new friendships. And you just think, this is incredible that people are donating so that we can do this to help the kids.
As soon as I mentioned the word Scotty's to Sophie and Jake, their faces changed. They have a smile. I mean, it makes me emotional now just talking about it, because I know how much it means to them.
Some of the kids that join are literally a few months old, and we want to support that child, you know, until they're 19. So this is a long, you know, ongoing thing. So it's making sure the support's there, the money's there to keep the lodges open, to keep them maintained, to keep supporting every single child that goes through this.
The children know it's not just a Christmas present one year, a week away in a lodge. It's knowing that there's that support there for years to come.
It's offered them an emotional lifeline for the future.
It's forever, isn't it? When you get married, when you go to uni, going down the pub for a first pint. We can't change it, but at least that child knows Scotty's is there.
They make it that it's okay for their dad's memory to stay alive, for them to talk about their dad.
You might think, oh, people have just forgotten now, and life's gone on back to normal and everyone's getting on with their own things, but actually there's a charity that's always there on the anniversary of your dad's death, always there on your birthday. I think that's really special.